Hello you guys and welcome to Valentine Pie's YouTube channel. This video is about this shirt because I'm awesome and because I'm awesome, that's why. So it has two hearts up here and let me see. I should put my hair up for this. It has two hearts up here and two hearts right there because I'm awesome, that's why. And I bet you guys are wondering, why am I showing off this shirt? This shirt means like the world to me. Trundle, my brother, we're like the best of friends, and you guys will find out more of why in my adoption video. Anyway, for my 19th birthday, he got me this. On August 14th is my birthday, and last year, August 14th, was my 19th birthday. And today is March 14th, I think it's March 14th. So yeah, anyway, he got this for me because I have been really wanting a shirt like this. And here's the story behind the reason why I want a shirt like this. So let's get to it. So the reason why I wanted a shirt like this is because my brother and I, we hang out a lot just because we want to. We are very blessed. We aren't one of those brothers and sisters that fight a lot. I mean, we do fight just like every brother and sister does. But we don't fight a lot, and it's usually not a big fight, and if it is, it's hardly ever is, and if it is, no matter how big or small a fight is, we always apologize, and we come like we are again. We don't stay mad at each other for, like, ever. So, anyway. So, my brother and I hang out a lot. We go to the mall, we go to Walmart just to hang out, we go to local stores, and we just hang out, and we go places. And in the summertime we go to the pool, but of course I won't be wearing this shirt in the pool, but we go out places in public, and there's like a lot of people that would stare at me, or I know children can't help it all the time, but even some adults who would ask me some questions. I'm sympathetic. I mean, I understand why children ask some questions because they don't understand, but adults, really? And people would just stare at me, and I do not like being stared at. And when I'm in public, I am usually, either walking around with my white cane and sunglasses because I'm very sensitive to bright light. So, or I am in my wheelchair because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, my manual wheelchair doing a lot of walking, and I don't want to get in pain for like so many days. So, people would just ask me, like, why do you need the white cane? Why do you need the wheelchair? How much can you see? And some people just assume if you're in a wheelchair you can't walk at all. I mean, there are some people like that who are in a wheelchair and who cannot walk at all, but not everyone who has a wheelchair can't walk. Like, I can walk even though I have my own personal wheelchair. And I know several other people that have wheelchairs that can walk. So, yeah. So I've gotten a lot of questions like that. And I mean, like, okay, sometimes I'm in a teachable mood. But, once you get those questions asked over and over and over again, and it's like basically the same questions people ask, or some of the, I mean, and I know they may not seem to be rude. I know people don't usually want to be rude, but the way they ask to me, sounds rude. And I just get tired of answering them because it's like, okay, I don't mind teaching people sometimes, but when it happens over and over again, don't you kind of, if you have a disability of some kind and people like stare at you or they ask you, why do you use this? Or just questions out in public that you may get, or you get stared at because you're using something different. Doesn't it bother you after a while answering the same questions over and over again? So my brother and I came up with this idea of, it's kind of like a cute, funny idea, is to help me feel better about myself. Because when those questions get asked, it's like they're looking at my disability first instead of the actual person who I am. And even though it's a total stranger and they don't know who I am, they're still looking at the disability first. And they don't know, they didn't ask like they didn't, like, their first small talk with me is something about my disability. And that kind of gets me annoyed. So I have this shirt that says, if anybody ever asks those questions, I can always answer, my dog is barking. I can always answer saying, because I'm awesome and that's why. Because, hold on you guys, I'm gonna be right back. My dog is chasing my cat. So, I will be right back and I'll finish the story in a second. Hello you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I think I left off saying why I got this shirt. Because like a lot of people would stare at me and stuff, and if they ask a question that is kind of personal and about my disability and I don't feel like answering it, I can just point to my shirt or say, because I'm awesome and that's why. Because a lot of people that know me, my family, my friends and stuff, they all like this idea because they do think I'm awesome. And everyone who has a disability or does not have a disability, whoever you are out there in the world, you are awesome. No matter who you are, you're awesome and a child of God. And it's just something that I do to help prevent the questions from being asked, because they really get on my nerves sometimes. They just get on my nerves because they get asked over and over again, and it's just sometimes I feel like I can't go out in public without people staring at me or asking a question. Or sometimes, like the last time my brother and I were hanging out, we went to this restaurant called Five Guys. It's a burger restaurant. It's really good. It's a fast food burger restaurant, way better than McDonald's. So, we were there, and there was this little boy, who just said out loud, "Hey, Daddy, what is that girl using? What is that girl? What is she holding? What is that girl using?" And he was talking about me. And at the time in the burger restaurant, I was using my white cane because I didn't want to, I wanted to walk some, and I didn't want to use my wheelchair just to go into a restaurant where I was going to sit down because I wasn't too tired. So, and it was loud, and the dad was just, I don't remember what the dad was like, but the dad was talking to him, and I was just like, he's a kid, but at the same time, it's just like, what? And there's been other situations where, like, people have asked, and then their parents say near me where I can hear, she uses that white cane because she can't see, or she's in a wheelchair because she can't walk. And I'm like, ugh! I know it's good for the parents to explain to their children why, like, somebody's in a wheelchair, why they have a white cane. But can you please not do it around me? It drives me nuts, because it's just like, I'm a person and you're talking and like I can hear you, and I had to just really try to control myself. So this shirt really helps me feel better about myself, because I am awesome the way God made me, and I'm awesome the way I am. No matter, even though I have some disabilities, I'm awesome, and you are awesome too, you guys. So that's why I wanted to share a little bit of this story, because we're all awesome. And let me tell you one more example. There was this example, here's one more and then I'll be done. At the March for Life, I went to the March for Life, I think it was last year in Washington, D.C., I'm very pro-life, and I can get to that into a different video if y'all want to know more about pro-life and whatever. So anyway, I went to the March for Life, and I was in my wheelchair. I use my wheelchair all the time in Washington, D.C. Things are just, it's a huge place, and so I use my wheelchair all the time in Washington, D.C. when I'm up there for the March for Life. So we were walking, and then there was this girl who said, "Hey, Mommy, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?" And the mom was like, "In front of me, again, she can't walk." And it's like, ugh. Do you guys ever get frustrated when people talk to where, like, near you where you can hear them and they don't whisper, or they don't try to, or they say, "We'll talk about it later"? I mean, it just drives me nuts. I don't know. It's just, that's a little bit of life having a disability. I mean, I'm blessed with who I am, but getting stared at and people talking around you where you can hear them saying, "This person can't walk, see, whatever," it's annoying. I mean, it's good that they're teaching their kids, or that the parents are teaching themselves or whatever, but it's just like, you can talk about it in the car away from me. I don't know. I'm just really sensitive to that type of stuff, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. It does sometimes, but it really brings me down when people look at my disability first. So that's partly why my brother got this for my 19th birthday, because it helps bring up my mood and helps remind me that I am awesome, no matter, even though I have a disability. I'm awesome, you're awesome, we rock the world. And I'm very happy that my brother gave me this shirt. And my 20th birthday is coming up in August 14th. And it's March now, so it's April, May, June, July, August. 5 more months. Oh my gosh. I am turning like old. Not really, I'm not old, but I just thought I'd share you guys this story since I'm wearing it, because this shirt means a lot to me. It makes me feel really good about myself. It makes me feel really good about myself, especially when I'm in public, because I can walk around with I walk around with my cane and my wheelchair with confidence, but I feel even more confident in this, and I'm more proud of who I am with this shirt, because this shirt reminds me, no matter what kind of questions come my way or how people act towards me, I am awesome, and it really helps me feel better about myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and the Russian story should be on its way soon. It's in the works. So, bye. God bless you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And if you have a disability, or if you have somebody in your household that has a disability, or you know somebody in your family that has a disability that's also been through some struggles with people staring at them, people asking them questions, people being like rude, but maybe them not knowing they're rude, please post it down in the comment box. Because I love hearing about, I sometimes feel like I'm the only one, even though I know I'm not the only one. And it definitely helps me feel better when other people share their similar stories about the story I'm talking about. So please post down in the comment box if you'd had a similar situation happen to you. So bye, God bless you guys, and remember, you're awesome.